Okay, guys, so this is going to be a video of me going over the entire review so that you have all that you need to know to do for the test. So I have already typed it out just so that you don't have to watch me type. That would be pretty boring. And then I have the instructions over here. So make sure that when you insert the new slides, you will come either to Home tab, into New Slide, and insert it here. The first slide itself is the title slide, and then slides 2 through 6 are all going to be title and content. Okay, then you have to type out what it says. So you can either do it from there or you can do it from insert as well and do new slide, and it's the same thing. So again, slide number 1 is title slide, and all the other slides are title and content, and then type it out. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and save this presentation as Unit 8, Part 6 Review. File, save as, go into the folder where you would like to put it, and save it as, I think it was PowerPoint. Oh, Unit 8, Part 6 Review. It should be PowerPoint, though. But Unit 8, Part 6 Review. Okay, save that. Make sure you don't lose your typing. Now, we're going to come down here to slide 1, change the font in text box 1 to Cambria. So let's start here. Okay, select all the text in here and change the font to Cambria. Scroll down to find it. There we go. Cambria, size 72 and center aligned. So I'm just going to come back over here, come to my fonts, make sure it's 72 and it's center aligned, which it already is. Okay, text box 2 is going to be size 36 and center aligned. So it's already center aligned, so we just got to make sure it is size 36. Now, insert a clip art image appropriate to the subject. So this one is about popular movie genres. So we're going to come to insert. We're going to go to images, pictures, okay, online from this device. So you can do online photos if you want. There's also icons over here. So this would be clip art that you could do. Okay, I'm going to do an online photo just because that's what we've done. There's stock images. Let's just go and do online photos. See if we can find something. I know I told you to copy and paste from the internet. I'm going to see if this will work first. So movie, it comes up. Okay, we'll just do this one. There we go. Okay, so we did get one that works, and so I'm just going to move this over off to the side. I'm going to delete my little, down here, it's like a caption almost that they put on it for copyright purposes. Okay, so just put a clip art on it. It doesn't necessarily say where. And then apply the curtains transition to the entire slide. So we're going to come to transitions. Okay, look at all our different options here. And there's one called curtains. Okay, and I'm going to apply that to this slide. Now change the background of the slide to a gradient color of your choice and apply to all slides. So I'm going to come to the design tab. I'm going to go to format background. Okay, change the gradient fill. And you get to do it to your choice. So there's preset gradients. Okay, change the color if you want. I'm going to change it to, let's see, I guess this blue is fine. Okay, and then we have all of our different gradients that are good options. Okay, maybe this darker one. I'm going to leave it as that. Okay, and then it says apply to all the slides once you're done. So hit apply to all, and then we have our background gradient. Okay, remember the gradient's kind of the fade. Okay, 2 through 6 are all going to have the same exact edits. So first we're going to go to text box 1. Okay, and that's going to be Cambria 48 bold and center aligned. So Cambria 48 bold and center aligned. Text box 2 is 36 with a bulleted list with arrows. So text box 2, size 36. And our bulleted list is going to be arrows. So I'm going to come back to the home tab, come to the paragraph section, and the drop-down option next to this will have all of my options for bulleted lists. Okay, we want arrow bullets for this. Okay, now if you're listening so far, thank you for not wasting my time and actually paying attention. Then whenever I come back, give me the code word of bananas, and I will give you some candy for listening and following along. Okay, so I'm going to do that with all those. Oh, let me go ahead and go back to slide 2 because that's not all the edits. So the arrowed bulleted list, and then reorder slides 2 through 6 to your ranking. Basically, you're ranking them in descending order so that your number one choice becomes slide 6. I'm going to do that at the very end once I'm done with all my slides. And then I need to apply the cover transition. So I will come up here to transitions. Okay, and come find the one that's cover. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to come down here and apply all the changes, and I'll reorder them at the end. So again, Cambria 48. Cambria 48. Bold and center aligned. And then this is Cambria 36. Oh, no, just says 36 in there, bulleted list. Okay, so 36. And the bulleted list is arrows. And I need to do my transition of cover. Okay, next, number 4. Okay, Cambria 48, bold, center aligned. This is B size 36. And an arrow bolded list. Add my transition of cover. Okay, number 5, Cambria, bold, 48, center line. And then the text here is size 36. And my arrows, and my transition is cover. Okay, last slide, again, Cambria, 48, bold and center lined. Text is 36. And my bullets are the arrows. Apply the transition of cover. Okay. So we have that for all of them. Now I'm going to go ahead and reorder the slides. So basically you look at these are the movies. Okay. And we want our least favorite to be right underneath our title. So my horror is my least favorite. So I'm just going to click and drag them around. Okay. And you can use this slide sorter on the left to do that. Okay. Then I would say probably action is next for me. Again, this would be whatever order you want. I'm going to say then comedy, then drama, then romantic comedy. Okay. So that is my order. Put them however you want, but your number 1 would be at the bottom. Okay. Now slide 6 only. So once you have your whichever one you want as your most popular for that category goes at the bottom. Okay, you're going to insert the camera sound. So if we come over here to transitions, next to it is camera sounds. Drop down and do the camera sound. Okay, change the duration to last 3 seconds. So right now it's sitting at 1 second. We're going to change it to 3. Okay. And then I can preview it so I can hear it. There you go. And then insert an image at the bottom of the slide that depicts your number 1 music genre. And, that should be, sorry, number 1 movie genre. And apply the wheel animation. Okay, so let's go ahead and find a picture. So I'm going to insert. I'm going to see if I can do online picture. You can copy and paste from the internet. That's fine. I'm going to see if this will work. Romantic comedy. Okay, so something along these lines. And then I'm going to delete my little caption that it puts on there. Okay, I will resize it to where I can get it to fit in the corner. And then I need to add the wheel animation. So I'm going to come up here to animations. I'm going to add an animation over here. Okay, so make sure you come to add animation. I know there's this drop down one, but go ahead and do add animation since it doesn't have it on there. And I'm going to do the wheel just like that. Okay. And then now the last thing is just all slides format the size, style, placement, and text to make sure that the presentation is professional. Okay. And then proofread your work. So guys, I need you to go through and actually look at it and preview it. Okay. Make sure there's no spelling errors because it does give you that red underline. Like if this said it was like this, okay, it's going to, let's see if it will. Okay. Well, it's not going to do on there. If I Well, yeah, there you go. You have your red underline, so it'll tell you it's spelled wrong. You need to fix it because you will get points taken off for that. And also make sure like the pictures that you put in there are not covering up any words. Okay, and then you can either come here and preview everything. So you can preview like this one at a time, or you can just come to slideshow. You can do from beginning, check all your slides, make sure you have the transitions on each thing, make sure on that last slide you have an animation. So make sure all of that stuff has been changed and you have changed all of your different fonts as well. Okay. So once you're done with that, make sure you save your changes. Again, you don't want to submit it yet. You want to actually save it before you submit it, and then you are done.